She challenged my 900-acre inheritance at a funeral one. Legal file ended the HOA. Scripty. I never thought a funeral would turn into a courtroom drama. But that's exactly where this story begins. We were standing graveside, saying goodbye to my grandfather. Quiet, respectful, somber, until she showed up. The HOA president, the neighborhood's most infamous. Karen marched right up in designer sunglasses, arms crossed, zero shame. She looked at me, smirked, and loudly said, "So where's the will?" Every head turned. She wasn't whispering. She wanted everyone to hear it. See, my grandfather owned over 900 acres of landfields, woods, private roads, and a large part of the surrounding neighborhood sat right on its edge. For years, the HOA had tried to pressure him into giving up easements, land access, even control of the private road. They failed every time. Now that he was gone, Karen thought this was her moment. She went on right there at the funeral. No will means the land goes into dispute. HOA bylaws say abandoned property falls under community management. That's when I realized something important. She wasn't grieving. She was circling. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. I just said, "You'll hear from my attorney." She laughed. The very next Monday, the HOA sent out notices claiming temporary authority over access roads, trails, and shared utilities, all based on the idea that the inheritance was unverified. Big mistake, because my grandfather believed in paperwork. One legal file, stamped, filed, recorded. The will had already gone through probate. The deeds were clean. Every acre mapped and registered. And there was more. Buried in that same file was a clause my grandfather added years ago, one that explicitly banned the HOA from asserting jurisdiction over the land now, or in the future. My lawyer sent a single certified packet. Inside, proof of inheritance, recorded deeds, and a cease and desist citing unlawful interference and harassment. Within 48 hours, the HOA froze. Within a week, their attorney resigned. Turns out, falsely claiming authority over private land? That's not a warning, that's a lawsuit. Karen didn't apologize. She didn't show up to the next meeting. Instead, the HOA voted to dissolve its leadership and rewrite its bylaws to avoid bankruptcy. And the woman who shouted, "Where's the will?" At a funeral? She moved. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. Sometimes it's a single legal file. And the patience to let people destroy themselves with arrogance.